What's going on, Internet? My name's mflareflare, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire Battle Spot Singles. Today with the same team as we had in the last episode of Mega Heracross, Feraligatr, Greninja, Volcarona, Togekiss, and Garchomp. Last time we had 2 wins. Let's see if we can get 2 more wins as we're going to hop right back into things. See what's going on. I'm breaking the fourth wall here. Today is Saturday the 29th of October. Hopefully this goes up just kind of as soon as you see Ashfire from California with a 1525 rating. I'm trying to keep track of the World Series, which is something I shouldn't be doing, but very interesting team my opponent has of Charizard, Aegislash, Zapdos, Gengar, Dragonite, and Blaziken. Possible megas being the Charizard, Gengar, and the Blaziken. Probably either the Charizard or the Gengar. Now, common weaknesses on my opponent's team, we see 2 weak to ground, 1 and a whole stinking bunch of immunities, 2 weaknesses to dark. Multiple people potentially could be running weakness policy. Most like maybe a Sash on the Gengar, maybe a bulky Zapdos. Now, who does well? Heracross, I mean, it could do very well against the Charizard, the Dragonite, and the Blaziken. Volcarona isn't really doing much in this matchup, nothing really except for the Aegislash, but against just about everything else it doesn't hold up all that well. Togekiss actually has pretty decent coverage minus the Gengar. Feraligatr, sending up a couple of Dragon Dances, probably could put in a lot of works. Greninja also could put in a lot of work, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to lead out with Greninja. Now, worst case scenario here being that he leads with the Zapdos, because Zapdos does carry, is electric, and it possibly is most likely carrying the Heat Wave, which if I went for the super effective Ice move on the Zapdos, that could present with a few problems. So I think Greninja, Feraligatr, I mean, there's nothing wrong with being Scarf Chomp, just not doing much, so I'm going to go with Heracross. See what that does. But opponent's team a lot of flying types, and I don't have a rock. Well, my only rock user is the whatchamacallit. So he's going to lead off with the Charizard. Now, if this is Charizard, could be Charizard X, could be Charizard Y, both of which my Greninja really doesn't like to deal with. So I'm gonna go for a Dark Pulse, but this Greninja is rocking Scald, Ice Beam, Dark Pulse, and Extra Sensor. Really nothing to hit a Charizard with, especially. Yeah, it's just why. This is my Greninja that I brought to 2014 Nationals. It's a Charizard Y. So Solar Beam's going to hurt unless I can pull off a flinch. Now, I think it should be a 2-hit KO on this Charizard. So I'm going to get the Dark type, lose my Water type, and it's not a 2-hit KO. And he flinches turn 1, which is great news, because seeing as that should be about it. So he's going to go for a Protect. I mean, you're just stalling out your own Sun turns, dude. I mean, here he could very well go out into the Aegislash if it is a weakness policy Aegislash, because I'm right now kind of bluffing that I am. Well, he probably doesn't know if I'm Scarfed or not, but seeing if I change up my move, that's not a crit. He's just gonna go for a Focus Blast and miss. You just go for a Heat Wave or Flamethrower or something with better accuracy than Focus Blast, because either way my Greninja's not going to take it that well, and I'm going to be sitting pretty with the Greninja with an intact Focus Sash, and your Charizard's gone, which is good news for my Heracross. And Blaziken's going to come out. This is more of a problem, I guess. I think I want to preserve my Sash and my Greninja, and I'm going to go out into... because I don't see him going for... He could very well go for Fire Move, but I don't think he would. I think he's going to go for a Protect this turn. I'm going to go out into... That's 3 turns of Sundown. This is turn number 4. And then turn number 5. So I'm going to go on into Heracross just because I don't think Heracross is as useful in this matchup. And this will be Sun turn number 4, meaning there's one more Sun turn after this. So he's going to go for a Swords Dance. Oh. Okay. Actually, that was the last Sun turn, because it was a 3-hit KOs. He's going to get the Speed Boost. Heracross, you're not living to anything, buddy. Because his Blaziken's probably got the Sash on it. Crap. I just gotta hope he misses something. He goes for like high jump kick or something. But I don't have anybody to protect, so it's not really gonna matter much. Blaziken. And Heracross misses! Oh! There's a close combat. Now this is gonna break any... Not gonna break the Sash, but it's... Well, it is going to break the Sash, but now it's going to mean that Greninja can come in and get his Sash broken. Oh, and that is... Dude, don't pick so many terrible moves like that. Like, I think that might cost you the game. Because I'm probably going down here. I will go down here. Blaze Kick again. No, cannot get the second miss. +2 Blaze Kick. Blaze Kick is like 85% accuracy. Dude, you gotta... I know Flare Blitz kind of defeats the purpose of being Flame Charge. You get greedy. I think the smart thing's gone in the Greninja, just because I'm not sure what he's gonna have out in the back. So I'm gonna keep myself... Because depending on what he has in the back, he had the Dragonite, the Gengar, the Zapdos, and so if I was going for Dark Move, he probably has the Aegislash or the Gengar in the back, not wanting to bring that in. So I'm going to keep myself Water here and go for Scald, Thunder Punch. Don't get the para. Crit. Joke's on you, buddy. Now there's Scald coming your way. Really not going to mean much now. Things get hairy if he has a Gengar just because of the Will-O-Wisp threat. And the threat of that is... He's going to bring in the Dragonite now. I have to break his multi-scale. So he's probably... If he has E-Speed, he'd go for it now. At least I hope he would. So yeah, there's E-Speed. And since I wasn't born yesterday, what I'm going to do is break his scale. I don't want to take the risk of setting up because I'm not sure how that's going to work, so I'm going to go for a Crunch here. Sheer Force boosted Crunch. He's going to lock this up in the app range, and that's probably going to take me out. And there's a scale. He probably has weakness policy. Not much I could do there, so I'm going to go for an Ice Punch. He's going to knock me out with the Outrage. Good game to my opponent. What could I have done differently? Could have preserved the Heracross, maybe? I mean... Sacked off the Feraligatr. Sacked off the Feraligatr instead of... Once he missed the Blaze Kick the first time I got my close combat off. Should have switched out into Feraligatr, sacked Feraligatr, and then come back out into the Greninja. Greninja would have been able to, or bring him down to a Sash on the Blaziken, and then still would have got knocked out. But I would have had to take a Outrage from the Dragonite no matter what onto the Heracross. I'm not sure if I would have been able to take it, but I would have been able to possibly, if I would have gone on Rock Flash, broke the scale, probably would have been able to take him out. Hopefully, if it actually hits, but you know, no, I do not want to save. So I mean, not much really I could have done there. Maybe just playing a little differently. But I do not want to do a free battle. This is what I get for not paying attention. Not much, actually. If I could actually get into my computer, which I can't get into. Back. Rain battle. Yes, I do approve. I don't know why they ask you that all the time. The Indians are, oh, they're up 7-1. Good grief. Cubs fans are going up 3-1, though. The number of jokes you could have about that is way too many. And looks like Wisconsin beat Nebraska. Nebraska previously undefeated in college football. Not like anybody would care about that. And some people do, but not many. So we're moving on as Penguins beat the Flyers 5-4 in Philadelphia. Good stuff. So go back in for hopefully a quick find on the second game here. Current record is 2-1. Currently looking for opponents. We find Scott from Indiana. Yo, what's up, Scott? I'm from Indiana too. Not many people you find on Battlespot from Indiana. He's got a Talonflame with no item. Hydreigon. Mega Kang. There's a Zoomerol. Are you sure this is a VGC team? Ferrothorn and Sylveon. Okay. Kangaskhan's the bane of my existence. Now, we did learn that Feraligatr can take a Brave Bird, probably a Choice Banded Brave Bird from a Talent. I don't know if it's Choice Banded or not. I think it was Choice Banded in the last episode. But I think Feraligatr is a good lead choice. Also bringing the Volcarona. Actually, leading with Volcarona, barring the Talonflame coming out. Volcarona, bringing Heracross. Togekiss. So let's lead off with Volcarona. I mean, Feraligatr's not doing much. I mean, if I bring Heracross, Togekiss has to come, but if I bring Heracross, that's two things I can't stand up to Talonflame that I need to be able to knock it out with something. I mean, what am I gonna do? It really doesn't have good. I don't have a Steel type. I don't have really anything to hit the Sylveon super effectively. Because Heracross gets bodied by the Sylveon, gets bodied by the Talonflame. It's pretty much. Do I think the focus set? I'd have to play around the Kangaskhan. Now I'd bring in my two defensive mons. Will I be able to bring the Heracross or the Feraligatr? Which one do I think will be more useful? I think Heracross will be. Or the Greninja. Too late. So hopefully he's gonna lead out with the whatchamacallit, the Kangaskhan, and he goes for, fake out, and he gets burned on hopefully hit number 1. But he's gonna actually lead out with the Hydreigon. Okay. I'm gonna lead out with Volcarona. Shoot. Now if he has a Talonflame, he's switching right on to it. No questions asked. I'm gonna go for a Quiver Dance. He's gonna switch out into Talonflame. Bad. Okay, so he's gonna bring out Talonflame here, so I'm gonna set up a Quiver Dance. I mean, here's the deal. Do I think... mean, realistically, I can't switch into it at all, and Heracross kind of does the same job. You can kind of deal with the Kangaskhan as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sack off Volcarona. You can put up your sword stance. I don't care. I'm going for a flamethrower. So you're going to go for an acrobat. People at Battle Spot never cease to surprise me. So I'm going to get a resisted flamethrower off. I'm not going to fuck your citrus berry. Nah, 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 nah. But go for a roost, dude. He's going to go for an acrobatics and go ahead and take me out. Do I think an air slash will kill? Probably not, but since he's going for it, the acrobatics becomes more of a problem when, like, acrobatics isn't going to do that much to me. I'm going to go for a Thunder Wave to spread some paralysis around because, yeah, that's not going to do all that much to me. It'll do double when he loses his citrus, but now that I've got the paralysis on him, he's not going to appreciate this at all. So now I need some Power Hacks to come through. But Air Slash is my most powerful move. He's going to connect with the acrobatics. It's not going to be enough to take it. Did you not Citrus Berry? Is he like Focus Sashed? I mean, this is putting me in a very, 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 very bad spot. Because if he does, like, he's gonna be able to bring in his Kangaskhan and take me out, no questions asked. If he does, you bring in the Kangaskhan right here, or even the Hydreigon and go for, I think a Dark Pulse at this point is gonna be able to take me out. But he can very easily bring in the Kangaskhan and go for a Fake Out. Yeah. So you can go for a Fake Out here, and it's going to take out the Togekiss, and now I have to hope that do I outspeed the first turn? That's going to take me out just barely, I think. I think Mega Kangaskhan's like base 100, I hope. I think. Probably Jolly's. Alright, Heracross. Now, how much is this? Do I think that, because he can just go for a turn and knock me out, so, I mean, I gotta Mega Evolve, Pin Missile isn't going to be enough, I don't think. I have to go for a close one combat, Oh man, this team's good. I mean, I wasn't expecting the acrobatics. I'm pretty sure he was sashed, which this return's probably going to body. Or come close to. And you know what's going to clean up? Scarfed Hydreigon. But I wasn't expecting the acrobatics. I wasn't expecting I was expecting a Brave Bird, and I was just gonna sack him off. But I mean, I still needed that damage on him because he was able to pretty much take control with the acrobatics on the what should we call it? But yeah. The acrobatics on the Togekiss, so not really much I can do. And that's going to end this episode with 2 losses after 2 wins in the first episode. So this team will be back one more time, hopefully to bring back at least one more win, so this team can be 500. But you never know. This is Battle Spot. So I'm going to get up out of here. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you next time. Good night.